Well, as chair of the Food and Agriculture Charter, it's been a thrill to work with so many enthusiastic people, and we're all working together to build a sustainable food system locally. To certainly help our local farmers and produce the food that is needed and wanted within our own communities. We have a great partnership, and it's exciting to have those meetings and listen to the enthusiasm and the spirit and the passion that all the members have, and it's all for a great cause. It's to healthy foods. We have the Simcoe Muskoka Health Unit as part of it as well, and they're so conscious of the healthy foods that we need to eat, and we're producing them. I invite all the residents of this great county to help us develop a charter that truly reflects our region.
Hello, my name's John Hempstead. My wife and I own and operate a sheep farm in Oromadani Township here in Simcoe County. Over the last year, we've identified areas of interest, and we have noticed the disconnect between agriculture and the community locally. Food has become food happens rather than people understanding where food comes from. So as part of our goal, we have taken on to do an education program in the school system to introduce where food comes from as a pilot project in the county. We have also taken on last year a conference called Food Matters, Growing Our Strengths, which was held last April in Orillia. That conference was a day-long event aimed primarily at municipal leaders, planners, and other people from agriculture and general society as well. At the end of that day was the wonderful news that Simcoe County wanted to develop a food charter. And since then, we have organized a steering committee under the direction of Cal Patterson, the warden for the county. And we have gathered a group of people together, again representing all facets of society, to write a charter. Now, what's a charter? It will be a document that gives and sets out the core values and beliefs of the county with respect to food and agriculture. And it will be used as a document to guide development and planning to make sure that we have a sustainable agricultural community in the area. Our charter is actually called a Food and Agriculture Charter, bringing closer to the forefront the sense of agriculture and the need to recognize primary production.
Agriculture was one of the primary industries that helped to establish all the different areas that would ultimately become the County of Simcoe. Although the industry continues to evolve, in order to remain a vital part of our economy for generations to come, it will need to be protected. From our traditional family farms, our large-scale production farms, our hobby and specialty farms, they all make a significant contribution to the economy of not only Simcoe County, but the province of Ontario and Canada as a whole. We are blessed with our many local farmers markets, our at-the-gate sales, and our ever-growing agritourism business. And the beautiful countryside and small-town charm that we enjoy here in Simcoe County are all significant contributing factors that help make Simcoe County one of the most visited regions of the province of Ontario. All of these vital components need to be reflected and protected in a strong food and agricultural charter for the County of Simcoe.
It makes economic sense to invest in local agriculture. It is a sector that is not only essential to a healthy community, it is a sector that is not only essential to a healthy community, but it is poised to prosper, and its potential for growth is unlimited.
Food is life, as I say. It's one of those basics like water or air. So we can't live without food. We need food. We need good food. We need nutritious food. It's one of the essentials, and there are many ways in which food promotes health or undermines health for people, for individuals, for societies. Thus it's a huge topic and worthy of a charter for a district such as Simcoe County. First off, it's important for health because we eat food, right? We need the nutrition from food, and some foods are more nutritious than others. What we tend to lack in our modern lives is fresh produce. We tend to have more in the way of heavily processed foods. And yet we know from research that fresh produce is very good for us, that having more fruits and vegetables is essential to our health. It's important for growth and nutrition for children. It's important for avoiding diseases. Cancer and cardiovascular disease are both reduced if you have more in the way of fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, less in the way of heavily processed foods.
My name is Kristen Ego McPhail, and my family's farmed in Oromadani Township for generations. It's my pleasure to be involved in helping to develop a food and agriculture charter for the county of Simcoe. One of the key aspects that I look for in this charter is to help connect people with where their food comes from and the people that grow and produce it. Through previous generations, people I think have migrated gradually from rural areas to urban areas and lost that connection with primary agriculture and just how food is grown and produced.
Unfortunately, one of the main barriers to accessing healthy, nutritious food is low family income. We have many families who are struggling to make ends meet, and this number has only increased with the recent recession. We currently have over 16,500 households relying on social assistance to meet their basic needs, and this is in addition to the many seniors struggling to get by on fixed income, as well as the working poor. People living in poverty often do not get enough to eat or are accessing food banks where the food can be of low nutritional value. This can lead to health problems, and for children can impact their ability to learn in school. This in turn can impact their chance for future success and make it even more difficult for children to escape poverty. Access to healthy, nutritious food for everyone in our community, regardless of their income levels, is an important piece of a sustainable and just food system.
So we want people to be aware of the Food and Agriculture Charter in Simcoe County, and we want people to be knowledgeable and know that they can participate. This isn't a closed group. We are asking for contributions from people of all facets of life. Right down, we're looking at community gardens in urban centers and major agricultural production in the countryside. Primary goal, again, is food. Food doesn't just happen. Food matters.
So as a county councillor and a farmer, I'm very concerned about the state of our food in this county. We have to make sure we have a sustainable food system for both our farmers and the residents. We want quality food for those people at home. It's easy to get processed food and imported food, but that's not what we're striving for. We want to make sure that all the citizens of this county can afford good, quality, homegrown food. And we also need to work doubly as hard to make sure that our ag industry is sustainable for the futures to come.